Hello, my name is Graham, and this is the 3 core steps to learning Japanese. Welcome to my channel. This is where I give tips and information about learning Japanese. So when I first started my studies, I was very lost. I was overwhelmed with the amount of advice I was being given on YouTube and Google and wherever else. I did not know where to start. This video will guide you on your language learning journey. So step 1, learn the writing systems. Japanese has 3 writing systems. So the first one is hiragana, the second one is katakana, and the third one is kanji. So hiragana is used for native words and grammar. Katakana is used for foreign words and names. And kanji is complex Chinese characters the Japanese took and still use today. So start with hiragana first, as it's the foundation of the Japanese writing system. I used Tofugu's Ultimate Guide to Learning Hiragana, and I really enjoyed it. Now, why I recommend Tofugu's guide is because he makes image-based mnemonics of all the hiragana, as well as this method also doesn't require you to write the hiragana by hand. Now lastly, he has a hiragana quiz, and so if you want to quiz yourself on the first row of hiragana or all the hiragana there is to know. So once you get hiragana down, move on to katakana. If you've enjoyed your time using Tofugu's Ultimate Guide to Learning Hiragana, I would highly recommend you use Tofugu's Ultimate Guide to Learning Katakana as well. Dun dun dun. Now time for the dreaded kanji. Sadly, you can't learn all kanji in a day or two like hiragana and katakana because there are thousands. So learn kanji while doing steps 2 and 3. You can use websites like Wanikani or use the book Remembering the Kanji by James Heisick. Now why do I recommend these 2 methods? It's because both of these methods learn radicals to break down the kanji. So they teach you each radical, and once you learn all of the radicals, you can look at a kanji you've never seen before and you can guess or have a rough idea of what that is. The second reason is because they both make mnemonics out of each kanji. So if you'd enjoyed Tofugu's guide, he does the same thing with the mnemonics. Now moving on to step 2, learn vocabulary. So if you've already started learning kanji, you may know some vocabulary already, but this, we have to boost up that vocabulary, right? So for vocab, try using a SRS or spaced repetition system. I personally use Anki. You can try another flashcard app, but I would highly suggest using Anki. So whichever flashcard app you've chosen, I would like you to set a certain number of cards per day to learn. It could be 5, it could be 10, it could be 100, whatever it is, okay? Now once you pick that number, just stay consistent, okay? So just try to do it day to day. If you think 10 is too hard, switch it down to 5. If you think you keep doing it and 10 is too easy, bump it up to 15, bump it up to 20. Alright. Now, moving on to step 3, immerse. This step is by far the most important, okay? Constantly consume Japanese content, whether it be movies, anime, manga, J-dramas, you name it, as long as it's Japanese. Okay, just watch it. If it's Japanese, just watch it, okay? Because you need to constantly soak in Japanese, okay? When starting out, you will most likely understand nothing, okay? And that's alright, alright? So, all you're trying to do is expose yourself to the language, and over hours and hours of immersion, your brain naturally picks up parts of the language. So do not stop immersing, even if it's 10 minutes a day. constantly engage in Japanese content. Alright, so I'm just gonna have a quick recap of all that I've said here so far. So, first, learn the writing systems. Alright, you have to know how to read. Okay? Now, secondly, learn the vocabulary. It's good if you can read a word, but it's bad if you don't know what it means, alright? And lastly, constantly immerse. Okay? Do not give up if you don't understand it, alright? If this video has sparked your interest, I plan to make a separate video on immersion as a whole, so I'll be going into detail on what anime you should watch and movies and YouTubers I personally like. So I'd highly recommend you stay tuned to watch that as well. Thank you.